So tonight I'm trying to check out some things I ain't never seen before. And you know, when it comes to the Amazon, it's gonna be terrifying. It's gonna be crazy. So this video is they accidentally recorded something in the Amazon jungle that scared explorers. Let's check it out.
Hidden wonders, untold dangers, a world of mystery. Welcome to the Amazon, where the inexplicable thrives. From mysterious beasts to wild giants. Get ready to see what horrors this largest rainforest has to offer. An explorer out in the wild got more than what he had bargained for when this behemoth came his way, opening its mouth wildly towards the guy, just like an alligator. Its powerful jaws looked strong enough to bite through anything that came its way. Just see the way it snapped that wooden stick. Well, it's a massive alligator snapping turtle.
Now imagine that was your bone. Because, you know, a lot of y'all walk in waters that are cloudy, murky, you can't see the bottom, and you come across this joker right here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, snap and take out your whole leg.
Weighing between 70 to 80 pounds, the guy soon realized how dangerous this unexpected guest could be. He carefully released the turtle back into the water. Here's another fisherman who found this giant near his kayak. Although they look fascinating, they're better left alone, as no one would want their hand in its mouth.
That's a cowhead, dude! Oh!
Giant anaconda. In the dense Amazon rainforest, a fisherman on his daily fishing trip came across a massive shape that suddenly glided through the murky water. It was a giant anaconda.
It looked like he got something in his belly. That's probably why he ain't studying y'all.
But what caught the fisherman's eye wasn't just the snake's incredible size. Its belly was hugely swollen, as if it had just eaten something enormous, maybe a large fish. Wisely, the fisherman decided not to disturb the giant snake who silently swam away, leaving him with an unforgettable tale of the Amazon's wild wonders. Lab's giggling mystery. The Amazon jungle is full of surprises, but nothing could have prepared researchers for the strange creature they found and brought it to their lab. They spotted a weird creature that looked like a mix between a robot and an animal. At first glance, it seemed like a turtle, but it definitely wasn't. This odd visitor had lots of legs that kept moving. What could this mysterious visitor from the Amazon be? The discovery made everyone wonder what other amazing secrets the vast jungle might be hiding from us.
Turn him over.
Like, I want to say it's not real, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's really hard to tell, to be honest with you.
Crocodile rescue. In Matara, Sri Lanka, locals spotted an enormous crocodile that caused quite a stir. The reptile, measuring over 17 feet long, had somehow gotten stuck in a canal leading off from the Nilwala River. News of the giant crocodile spread quickly, and a huge crowd of people gathered to see the impressive creature. Concerned for its safety, the locals called wildlife officials for help. They arrived with an excavator and a truck. Using these machines, they carefully moved the massive crocodile out of the canal and back into the Nilwala River. The successful rescue was a relief for both the locals and the crocodile, allowing the giant reptile to return to its natural habitat. Dragon discovery.
No. Because if he get the opportunity, his way of thinking, y'all, is gonna be eating somebody. No, bro. They should have took him way away from them. I feel like that one's gonna come back to bite him.
Many people think dragons are just mythical creatures, but a businessman's trip to the Pacific Ocean might change your mind. He spotted a lifeless giant creature washed up by the waves. It was a dragon you have seen in movies. Soon after the news spread, the creature was taken away by authorities. After that, no official news was shared about what happened. This discovery will certainly make you think twice about dismissing old legends. Titan Amazon. In 2024, high above the Amazon rainforest, a team of archaeologists made an astonishing discovery. Using advanced technology during a helicopter survey, they spotted the biggest snake in the world. The enormous creature lay stretched out on a slope, its gray skin shining in the sunlight. Measuring an incredible 32 feet long, this massive snake looked big enough to compete with dinosaurs and eat anything that came its path. The scientists believe they found a living titanoboa, a species thought to have gone extinct centuries ago. Who knows? Amazon might be hiding more such creatures from the past. Creepy encounter.
Que é mesmo, mano? Ah lá, mano. Bota no tênis em cima, Danilo. Olha isso aqui.
A late-night adventure in the forest took a scary turn for a group of friends. As they walked through the dark woods, their flashlight suddenly caught a creepy figure. Its eyes were glowing in the darkness. The creature had a face like a dog, but a body similar to a human, all covered in black fur. It looked just like the legendary dogman from old stories. The strange being tried to hide behind some leaves. When the group turned away for a moment and looked back, the creature had vanished without a trace, leaving them to wonder if they'd really seen the mythical dogman.
Vamos sair daqui. Só que dá gente aqui. Ó, Bali. Vai, calma. Vai pra lá, vai.
Rake's night visit. After experiencing bizarre activity around her house, one night, determined to find proof, a woman went into the nearby forest. Suddenly, she saw a gray figure walking on all fours. It looked all like a rake. Later, she got another glimpse of this creature on a camera she'd set up in the forest. Now she was sure the rake was behind the spooky activities in her house. Well, I just hope that woman remains safe. Towering snake. In the thick rainforest of Brazil, a video posted online caused a lot of excitement. It showed what looked like a sea snake, or a giant creature with an unusually long neck, standing tall above small trees. It seemed to be looking beyond the treetops, as if checking out its surroundings. Many people thought it might be the legendary Yakumama, Brazil's giant snake, but the truth was just as amazing. It was actually a king cobra, which can grow up to 18 feet long and literally stand up to look a full-grown person in the eye. Right after this snake was filmed, another one was seen peeking out from the trees.
Bro, I come across that and I survive. I'm never going back outside again in my life. For what? What am I going outside for? I don't even want to, no, man. That thing will be in your dreams forever.
So be extra careful when exploring the Brazilian rainforest. You never know what cool creatures you might find. Brazilian river monster.
Take this one from Nature is Scary, claiming to show a 50-foot anaconda swimming across a Brazilian river.
A video from a Brazilian river is making waves on social media. It shows an enormous anaconda, estimated to be 50 feet long, swimming across the water. This snake is much bigger than the largest known green anaconda, which usually measures around 30 feet. The footage has left viewers amazed and a little scared. The Amazon rainforest seems to be home to creatures we can hardly imagine. This sighting adds to the growing list of extraordinary animals found in this vast and mysterious ecosystem. Creepy octopus. The Amazon rainforest has revealed another creepy creature. A biologist exploring the area encountered something truly bizarre. At first glance, it looked like a rough-textured tree trunk, but then it blinks its eyes. The creature moved using large tentacles, shaped like an octopus, but not like any octopus seen before. This strange find adds to the growing list of unique and mysterious creatures discovered in the Amazon. dancing smoke creature. One night, a farmer was walking home when he heard a creepy sound in the fields. At first, he thought a storm was coming, but as he went to investigate, he saw a bizarre sight. There, in the middle of the field, was a white, fluffy creature that was hard to recognize. It moved as if it was dancing, puffing out little bursts of smoke as it twirled. This fuzzy, smoke-emitting creature seemed otherworldly, or perhaps it was a species not yet discovered by science. Nightmarish encounter.
It's like some things you see, you just automatically want to drop down and just start praying, bro. You need to pray because whatever that was, it had to be demonic.
A late-night trip to a West Virginia forest turned into a nightmare for a group of friends. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they noticed two glowing eyes staring at them from the darkness. A creature with the head of a ram with curled horns, but with a body similar to a human. It was the legendary Sheep Squatch. The nightmarish beast stood still, its eyes fixed on the terrified group. They slowly backed away, wishing they had never entered the forest. River monster.
It might not be the Kali monster, but it's a monster.
A biologist famous for his TV show River Monsters heard scary stories from India's Kali River. People said a dangerous fish lived there, and whoever went in never came back. Curious, he went with a team to look for this monster fish. After hours of hard work in the muddy waters, they made an incredible find. A giant golden fish, weighing a huge 160 pounds, was pulled from the deep. It was big and mean enough to get on a person, proving that river monsters really do exist there.
That is a man-sized.
Bro, 150 pounds, that weighs more than a lot of people, bro. I know people who don't weigh more than this fish. No, bro. No. And this that type of water people be noodling in, sticking their arms in like holes. Y'all crazy.
Animal, that is as big as a person. It is bigger than a lot of people around here.
Guardian of forest. Could you believe it if I said the wildest animal became the guardian of the forest? News spread in a nearby town about a giant snake that was guarding the forest, not allowing anyone to enter. One brave local decided to see for himself. As he entered the forest, he saw an enormous snake coiled around a towering tree. The serpent looked straight at the man, giving him a creepy stare.
I'd be like, my bad, dog. This your forest. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Matter of fact, you don't even see me, and I'd back up, bro.
This sighting seemed to confirm the rumors. The giant snake had become an unexpected protector of the forest, keeping intruders away with its fearsome presence. Giant crab. A normal day at work turned into a mystery for a showroom worker. He noticed some movement in a small hole and decided to take a closer look. To his amazement, he saw what looked like a giant crab-like creature hiding silently in the hole. Its legs and enormous head were visible, but the rest of its body seemed impossibly squeezed into the tiny space. He wondered if there must be a secret entrance to the crab's hiding place and decided to solve this showroom mystery. But for now, we have to wait. Horned snake. While hiking peacefully in a forest, a tourist noticed a movement in the underbrush not far away from him. At first, it looked like a normal black snake, but there was something very creepy about it. The snake had horns on its head, and its eyes were fixed on its prey. He quickly snapped a video of this strange horned snake and decided it was best to move away quietly. Woolly wolf.
Olha. Ave Maria, que corra feia, viu?
One night in Queira, Brazil, a group of hunters had a spooky surprise. They found a strange creature that had already expired. It looked like another hunter had hunted it, but got scared and left it behind. The creature's body was covered in thick, woolly fur, and its face looked like a wolf's. They wondered, could this be a werewolf? Even though the creature wasn't alive, they worried that other scary animals might be nearby. Deciding it wasn't worth the risk, the hunters chose to leave the forest without continuing their hunt. Wendigo hunt. On June 3rd, 1975, Deere Corporation got an alarming call from Woodlands National Park. One of their staff members had a fatal encounter with a Wendigo, a fearsome creature from Native American legends. The company sent their security group to track and examine the monster. As they reached the spot, they sensed the creature was near. One soldier...
You ain't gotta sense nothing. Sound like you just heard the creature is near. Bro, sensing, no. You heard it.
Hid inside a camp, where he caught a glimpse of the Wendigo's horns. His scream alerted others as well, the monster who tried to make him its prey. But luckily, the team managed to escape safely, but their mission to examine the Wendigo had failed. They will surely continue their hunt until they succeed in capturing evidence of this mysterious beast.
Follow me! I'll cover you!
Haunting proof. On March 19th, 2022, a chilling video spread across the internet like wildfire. It showed a scary, zombie-like creature peeking out from a window. The being's creepy face and white eyes terrified viewers. It seemed to be calling the cameraman inside the room with a gesture of its finger. Seemed like the movie The Real Paracong had come to life. Soon, the creature slipped behind the curtain, and the video ended. Someone might have captured real evidence of a supernatural entity. Wendigo spotted. The military group's mission to capture evidence of the Wendigo continued a few days after their first attempt. They sent one of their members during daylight hours, equipped with a camera. As he searched the area, suddenly a humanoid creature with a horned head appeared behind the trees. It quickly passed by, but the soldier managed to film it. Finally, the team had solid proof of the Wendigo's existence. This footage would help them make better plans for future encounters with the mysterious creature that had caused so much trouble earlier. Monster in fields. A farmer got the surprise of his life when he spotted a massive creature in his fields. The beast had a long, muscular body, strong limbs, and a tail almost as long as its body. Moving slowly and calmly, the animal headed towards the nearby forest. The farmer called it a mystery monster and...
Yeah, because I have not a clue what that is. I don't even know where to begin to start. Like, not a clue at all, bro. That's I don't know. I'm at a loss. Just stay away from it. That's all I can tell you.
Wondered if it could be a Komodo dragon far from its usual home. News of the sighting spread quickly through the farming community. Soon, the farmers' fields became a popular spot for people hoping to see the unusual creature for themselves. Spiky lamb. One morning, a shepherd was walking through the hills with his dogs when they started barking loudly. Curious, he followed them to a rocky area. There, surrounded by the dogs, was a strange, spiky creature. It looked like a mix between a porcupine and a lamb. The shepherd carefully approached and gently picked up the unusual animal and kept it inside a bag. He decided to release the creature safely back into the wild, into its natural habitat. Ribbon-like creatures.
Outside in town. In the comments, let me know.
A local man's walk turned into a nightmarish encounter when he spotted something strange on a nearby tree branch. These weren't ordinary worms or caterpillars. Instead, they looked like living ribbons, twisting and stretching in ways he'd never seen before. The creatures moved with an eerie smoothness, almost as if they were floating in water rather than clinging to a tree.
Now imagine that was your insides and that thing spreading it done got inside your body. You're the host. It done got inside of you and now it's spreading all over your body like that. Imagine that.
Usual appearance and movement made the man wonder if he'd stumbled upon some kind of alien bug as he watched the wiggly beings continue their bizarre dance on the branch.
Like some weird alien bug.
Glowing eyes. A woodcutter's late-night journey home took an unexpected turn. As he passed a tree stump he'd recently cut, he noticed a movement behind. Curious, he looked closer and saw a tiny creature with glowing eyes staring back at him. The little being seemed scared, like a baby that had lost its home. Its face resembled a bat's, but it wasn't quite like any animal seen before. Feeling responsible for cutting down what might have been the creature's home, he made a decision. Instead of leaving it alone, the woodcutter chose to build a small burrow nearby, hoping to provide a new home for this mysterious forest dweller. Snake Girl. A group of hikers searching for a campsite in the forest stumbled upon a creepy sight. At first glance, they saw what looked like a girl with long hair sitting calmly on the ground. Here is the shocking part. Where legs should have been, the figure had a long, snake-like tail. It was as if they'd encountered a forest version of the mermaids. Seemed like one day these creepy creatures might reveal themselves to live openly among us. Hopping bat frog.
Awas, ngali, cepat awas, ngali.
A local resident's walk home turned into an unexpected wildlife encounter. He spotted a creature hopping like a frog, but with wings like a bat. As he tried to capture it on camera, the animal attempted to escape. In its fright, the creature showed off another surprising feature, a long snake-like tongue. The man was baffled by this mix of animal traits. What could this strange being be? Here you go. He'd encountered a Dermoptera, commonly known as a flying lemur. Tiny Dino.
We're gonna see what he is. Oh, what the?
Two friends out for a stroll made an unusual discovery on a car tire. They spotted a tiny creature with a long neck and a miniature body, looking almost like a dino from cartoons. The little being sat perfectly still, like a statue on the tire. Curious, one friend gently touched it with a stick. To their surprise, the creature reacted angrily to the touch. This encounter seemed to be a sign that dinosaurs might be making a comeback.
Bro, what is this? Look at that. Look at his neck.
Look at the mouth though. The mouth on it is the scariest because it makes it looks like if it gets a hold of you, it's gonna like suck your blood out, like try to drain you of your blood, like a leech or something like that. Yeah. That's what that looks like to me.
Oh! Mystery creature. One night, a beachgoer stumbled upon a bizarre creature washed up on the shore. Its appearance was hard to make out, as it looked like a ruined, bulky mass of meat. The sight was both confusing and a little unsettling. Beach authorities later revealed that the mysterious blob was actually an ocean sunfish. The decomposition process had caused its belly to swell up, giving it a weird, unrecognizable shape. This discovery showed how even familiar sea creatures can become mysterious under unusual circumstances. Scary creature.
What is that?
A routine patrol turned terrifying when a forest officer stumbled upon something straight out of a nightmare. Deep in the woods, hiding in the bushes, was a creature unlike anything seen before. The officer froze in shock. There, peering out from the leaves, was a humanoid figure. But something about it seemed horribly wrong. It had no face. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, just smooth, blank skin where features should be. Despite having no eyes, the creature made sure to creep out the officer. Well, really a scary encounter.
What is that?
Creepy encounter. An explorer's trip home turned into a nightmare in the middle of the forest. There, sitting quietly on the road, was a dark, hairy, human-like figure with the face of a dog, probably a dogman. The creature looked tired, as if it had been searching for prey for a long time. Just as it turned its head towards the explorer, the video ended abruptly. The sudden cutoff left viewers wondering what happened next. Did the explorer...
That explorer stuck around too long. You see something like that, you're supposed to act like you don't see it and just keep moving, bro. The whole stop, stare, record. draw attention to yourself thing, it's not a good survival tactic in my book. Not at all.
Escape, or did something more sinister occur? The mystery of his fate added to the creepiness of the encounter. Glowing eyes. A tourist's adventurous night at a forest hotel took an unexpected turn. While sitting near the window, he spotted two red, glowing eyes peeking at him from among the trees. The darkness made it hard to see clearly, but he managed to capture a glimpse of the creature. It was a dark, hairy, humanoid figure with a scary, dog-like face. Perhaps it could be a dogman or even a skunk ape. Not wanting to stick around and find out, the tourist quickly decided to cut his trip short. Witch rake. After reports of strange sightings, a team of paranormal investigators headed to the forest near a village. As they searched, they spotted a dark figure sitting like a rake, but with the appearance of a witch. Whenever the team tried to get closer, the creature would try to scare them away. Despite not being able to approach it, the investigators now had solid proof of its existence. They hoped this evidence would help them catch the mysterious being on their next visit. Transparent creature. You might have seen strange creatures before, but nothing quite like this one caught by a scientist. At first glance, it appeared to be a fish with a transparent body, but as the camera moved down its body, things got weird. The creature had elongated arms and legs, more like a land animal than a fish. Even stranger, it had a big tail like a lizard. This bizarre mix of features made it look otherworldly. Some wondered if it could be a hybrid created by scientists. Petrified giant mushroom. Deep in a dense forest, explorers made an amazing discovery. Hidden among the trees was a massive mushroom, but with a twist. It had turned to stone. This petrified mushroom is believed to be a remnant from an ancient time. Back then, many plants and animals were much bigger than they are today. The stone mushroom stands as a mysterious reminder of a world long gone, where giant fungi might have been a common sight in the forests. Mutant creature.
Here's a strange call that we had tonight. An elderly couple.
A strange, lifeless creature washed up on a local beach, puzzling everyone who saw it. The elongated sea creature was hard to recognize, unlike anything seen before. Marine biologists arrived to investigate the mysterious find. After examining it, they suggested it might be a mutated lobster that had somehow lost its shell. However, they couldn't be certain without further tests. The scientists took samples back to their lab for the final conclusion. Till then, we have to wait.
When we find animals like this, they turn out to be either some kind of birth defect or...
Hopping gray figures. The Amazon River revealed another mysterious encounter. A local captured footage of 3 tall, gray figures standing next to each other at equal distances. They seemed to be looking around cautiously. Suddenly, all 3 sat down at once and started hopping like frogs. It was as if they were trying to hide their true identity after realizing they'd been spotted. The clip made many wonder if these could be aliens paying a visit to the wilderness of the Amazon. Dinosaur look-alike.
Rapaziada, que coisa mais linda, tamanduá a bandeira. Rogério!
A horse-riding adventure in the forest took an unexpected turn. The rider stopped when he spotted a dark, hairy creature that looked almost like a dinosaur from behind. Its face was covered with thick hair, making it hard to identify. Suddenly, the creature jumped towards the rider, causing him to fall off his horse. Luckily, the strange being moved away quickly without causing any harm. He's definitely not gonna forget this wild encounter anytime soon. Glowing forest dance. A video recently went viral on the internet showing a creepy late-night dance show in the forest. It looked like glowing flower petals, lighting up the dark woods with their movements. For a while, the show went on, but then suddenly, the flowery petals stopped and vanished, as if they sensed they were being filmed. Many who watched the video wondered if they had caught a glimpse of paranormal entities having a secret show, invisible to most human eyes. Friendly plants. Have you ever seen plants trying to interact with humans? A tourist in the Amazon witnessed an incredible sight when a leaf on a plant started to sway, as if saying hello. Then it went back to normal. At first, the tourist thought it might be the wind, but no other leaves were moving. Later, at his hotel, another plant seemed to greet him warmly, waving a leaf like a hand.
I feel like y'all starting to make me crazy a little bit. But even though I feel that way, like I see what y'all saying, that like I felt like that plant was waving or signaling or trying to communicate for some strange reason before he even talked. Like it. Am I crazy?
Prehistoric bird. A hiker spotted a strange bird-like creature climbing up a tree. It stopped to stare at the man, showing off its unusual appearance. Its feathers stood out, as if it got goosebumps watching him. After the brief staring, the creature slowly continued on its way. Perhaps a heron, or maybe even a prehistoric bird, never seen before. Giant spider. Are you afraid of spiders? Well, this passenger certainly was after spotting a
I would have lost my mind right there, bro. Whoa.
Giant spider in the dense forest. While filming the view from a train, he noticed the enormous spider clinging to a tree, its long legs wrapped tightly around the trunk. Before the passenger could capture more, the train sped away, and the spider disappeared from sight. It was a chilling reminder of the creepy crawlies hiding deep within the wilderness. Rubbery bag. Locals near a beach found something strange washed up on the shore. It looked like a rubbery bag, similar to an oyster. Curious, they decided to open it. Inside, they found small packets. Some wondered if it could be part of a sea monster's body. Not sure what to make of their discovery, they handed everything over to marine authorities. Now everyone's waiting to hear what the experts say about this weird find. Could it be a new species? Or just an unusual example of something we already know? Only time will tell. Piranha's sharp surprise. Tourists on a fishing trip pulled up a small catch that looked harmless at first, but when they got a closer look, they were amazed by its razor-sharp teeth. It was a piranha, known for its powerful bite. To test its strength, they brought a small stem near its mouth. The piranha easily crushed it every time in one bite. While it seemed fun, it could be risky. Piranhas can cause serious injury with their strong jaws and sharp teeth. Next time, it's best to admire such creatures from a safe distance. Howl.
I was wondering with piranha, how do their teeth stay so sharp over time? You know what I mean? Like that fish looks like it's an adult piranha because they stay about that size. And its teeth look like sharper than ever. Like, I wonder, how does it stay that way?
Owl's haunt. Here is another addition to the horrors of Amazon. Locals of a village were scared of scary howling noises coming from the forest every night. One of them decided to investigate. As he wandered through the spooky forest, he noticed deep claw marks scratched into the bark of several trees. Then he came across a stick tied to a tree with ropes. The howling and marks suggested it could be a wolfman using the trees to tie up its prey. Beast revealed. In 2024, a tourist was exploring the dense forest and witnessed a terrifying sight, then what he expected. As he hiked near a mountain, he spotted what looked like giant bat wings in the distance. He zoomed in his camera, expecting to see an unusually large bat, but it wasn't a bat at all. It was a dragon, who was scanning the area for prey. The tourist managed to capture a few seconds of footage. Realizing he was in the presence of a harmful creature, the tourist decided it was time to cut his trip short. He quickly packed up his gear and headed back. Mystery sap. A woodcutter was working deep in the forest, striking an axe on an old trunk. Suddenly, as he made a deep cut, something strange happened. A red liquid began coming from the tree. The liquid looked just like blood, flowing more with each cut. Fearing he had struck a cursed tree, the man dropped his tools and ran away in terror. But there was a simple explanation for this bleeding tree. It was a bloodwood tree, known for its red sap. While harmless, its appearance can be startling. Strange.
Nah, y'all can say what y'all want, but that tree is alive. And I know you're going to be like, oh, yeah, well, all trees are technically alive. Oh, no. I'm talking about that one is like us. No, it bleeds just like us. No.
Strange being. An explorer, while boating through a lake in Amazon, noticed something odd. Moving swiftly in the water, a huge creature was seen dragging a fish at some distance. But before the man could get a good look, the noise from his boat scared the creature. Within a second, it disappeared back into the depths of the lake, leaving its meal behind and him wondering what other secrets Amazon might be holding. Mysterious bubbles. While strolling through the woods, a boy noticed odd bubbles rising from the muddy marsh. It wasn't just a few bubbles. The whole area was bubbling. The bubbles grew bigger and bigger, making loud gurgling noises. It left him thinking, what could be causing such a weird sight? Was it a giant swamp monster waking up from a long nap? Or maybe a hidden underwater spring bursting to life? If you guys have idea about this, don't forget to comment below. Monstrous crocodile. A video spread like wildfire on the internet. It showed brave villagers wrestling with an enormous crocodile. The scaly beast was longer than 3 grown-ups lying down. People who saw the video couldn't believe their eyes. Many thought it was a real, scary creature. However, the truth came out when someone revealed that it was a prop used for the filming of a movie. The clip even showed the crew nearby. It's amazing how this people created this hyper-realistic creature all by themselves. Open discussion. Thank you very much for watching the video.